Okay, so in my last video I said I wasn't much of a collector of movie paraphernalia when it came to action figures or toys, and whilst that is true, the next video I'm doing on my brand new channel is a video about an action figure. I inadvertently stumbled across this guy while searching for pricing on the Nightmare Demon, the American Werewolf figure I picked up, just to get an idea of the market value. And yeah, I stumbled on this guy, and it was through a local seller based in Melbourne who had it priced pretty well. I mean, it was selling overseas from anywhere from the early 20s through to about 30, but the shipping was what the killer was. I think it was a minimum of about $25 shipping, but found it through a local seller for about 35, and I think maybe $8.50 shipping, and he packed this thing so well. I mean, this thing was in pristine mint condition, no marks on the packaging whatsoever, but I mean, I was going to open him regardless because I'm not big on the philosophy of keeping things sealed. I'm sure if you're keeping it for value because you're looking at a resale value down the track, sure, keep it sealed, but if it's something you want to enjoy, personally, I like to open it and actually physically enjoy it. I might not be around tomorrow, and I'd hate to think in those dying moments that I went, man, I really wish I'd cracked that Tarman open and just had a crack and play with him. Yeah, anyway, that aside, Tarman. So it's from a small company, I believe, called Amok that's got a series called Monstarz. And yeah, I hadn't heard of them prior to this, but it surprises me that no one had done a Return of the Living Dead action figure until now. And I mean, if you were going to do a figure, there's no one more iconic from the movie than Tarman. And this figure is amazing. It's got movable joints, in addition to the figure itself and its rich detail. It's got a somewhat movable jaw, as you can see. In addition to that, he's also got, as an accessory, a brain that's had a partial bite out of it. And the base stand is actually part of the cellar from You Need Medical Supplies in the movie, where Tarman is contained in a trioxane canister. And you actually can see in the background there you've got Tarman sealed up before all hell is broken loose and the poisonous gas is let loose and Tarman is unleashed upon the living world. So yeah, it's a pretty cool figure. I'm really stoked on it. Don't know exactly where I'm going to put it yet. I'd like to take it to work, and I had sort of second thoughts about taking the American Werewolf figure there. I don't want to sort of freak anyone out. The last thing you want is HR come out and going, hey, your toys are scaring people. And you know, not that I really care what the people around me think. I mean, most people know me there, so that's fine. But yeah, I'm kind of worried. What if it went missing? You know, I don't want to be a broken-hearted kid. So yeah, this is Tarman from Return of the Living Dead. Just a funny little thing I noticed on the back of the packaging of him. It says not recommended, essentially what the symbols would mean, not recommended for ages 0 to 3. Who would give this toy to someone between 0 to 3? I don't know, possibly me. I don't have kids yet, but I guess 4, you know, they're ready to deal with Tarman at age 4. So yeah, I'm thinking the first time I saw Return of the Living Dead was probably when I was 6, when it was first released on video through Canon here in Australia. Believe it opened probably in late 85 and theatrically in Australia, but the video release would have been somewhat 6 to 8 months later. And yeah, when I first saw it, I was just like kind of blown away going, what is this? This isn't really that scary, but yeah. But with years came such a deep appreciation for this film. It is an all-time classic. It is the seminal comedy horror in my opinion. It's far better than Evil Dead 2 in terms of the blending of comedy and horror. I could rave about Return of the Living Dead for days, but pretty much just doing this video to give you a look at Tarman, the action figure. So thanks for watching, and keep tuned because the next video I'm going to do is a recent purchases update. Thanks a lot.